Our topic tonight is we're going to discuss, and this might seem like a not a big deal for a lot of people, but the 2023 Writers Guild of America strike is going on. It's a pretty big deal, everyone. I want to make sure everyone's aware of this.
We haven't seen this since 2007.
So it's been 16 years.
And that particular strike lasted 100 days and cost Hollywood $2 billion.
That's what
you know what? This is going to be the crazy thing, and I just thought of it. The last time a strike happens, what came after? And I hate
a lot of shitty movies.
Yes.
No, not only that. I mean, I hate to be this person. Recession. I hate to be that person.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's right. The recession came right after the strike.
No, she's got a point there. A little scary, not gonna lie.
Because the strike ended in February of 2008, and I think the recession was started in like September of 2008.
Let me look.
Was there a direct correlation between the two of them, though?
A little bit, because Hollywood was losing money too.
One at a time. Sorry, Justin. What?
So I'm not sure about that, but do you want to know what there was a correlation in?
Yeah, Ali, we'll go to you in a sec. Yeah, what's up, Justin?
Wait, who's going?
Justin.
Okay.
Finish that thought, bud.
The rise of reality TV.
Yes.
See, when the Writers Guild went on strike, no writers were allowed to work for any studios or anything. So what did the studios do? They went to non-scripted television, reality TV. That's why shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians and The Apprentice were so popular at the time.
AKA the dumbing down of this great nation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to just chime in for a second. The Real Housewives of New Jersey, I don't care if I say this or not. I actually got to meet up with Margaret the other day because my aunt and her are best buddies. Just a reminder, everyone. We'll let you guys know.
Is Margaret a nice lady at least?
She's very nice.
I'm sure she's a sweetheart.
She's like, JT, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing good. How are you? It's weird. It's so weird. You have like 700,000 followers on your Instagram. Whatever. Besides the point, though.
Okay.
But you see, the point is that reality TV, took it started up a lot of stuff there. So, Jersey Shore,
Okay.
The bane of our existence.
But yes, Allie's turn. Go ahead.
All right. So when did the writer's strike start?
2007?
December 2007, I think.
December?
No.
I believe
September.
2007. Hold on one sec.
2007.
I'm not sure when though.Hold on one sec. Oh, it was on November 5th, 2007 to February 12th, 2008.
The recession started a month after.
After what?
I'm gonna say that was
After
probably
the
gonna
strike.
happen with or without this strike.
We'll have to see.
So, in other words, I hate being one of those conspiracy people here tonight.
We'll send you your tinfoil hat later.
Oh my god.
Okay, good. But I mean, now you look at it this way: why are they striking now? Artificial intelligence.
James Cameron was right. Machines are going to take over.
Yeah.
I mean, let's put in these examples. I'll give you one right now.
Talk to us.
How do you think people are writing their essays in school?
AI.
Chat GBT.
Yeah,
Hello. Chat.
You know who talks to Chat GBT a lot just for fun? The one and only. We tried to get him on tonight last minute, but he couldn't make it. And guess who that is?
Our
Dr.
dear
Matt
friend.
Hemsley, PhD. He's on his own strike. He's striking, not coming here.
Yeah, he's been on a strike for the last few months.
That's a bit of a low blow there. But anyways, Allie, what are you saying?
No, like seriously, it feels like artificial intelligence is taking over the writing industry for media. And not only that, you look at the wages some of these writers have, and they're cutting back on them.
Because Siri could just replace them.
But the first shows that are going to have an impact, you're talking all your late night shows, you're talking Saturday Night Live, they probably are not going to have their Saturday Night Live episode this Saturday, and they might
They're
end up
not.
even
They're not. They
prematurely.
canceled it
No, they
already.
already announced that it's going to be reruns going forward until further notice.
And Pete Davidson was supposed to make his return back to SNL. He was supposed to host.
Yep.
But yeah, so SNL. So yeah, but right now the shows that are really affected are the late night shows.
Yep.
And SNL. And okay, when it comes to television, as of this moment, the really two big hitters right now are SNL and the late night shows. But because all like the network TV shows are based this week, they're basically wrapping up. A lot of shows this week are having their season finale.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
All
shows this week are
writers'
having.
rooms are closed.
What was that?
All writers' rooms are closed. No writers are allowed to work right now.
Yeah, because it's usually around the time when production ceases. That's when, Justin, correct me if I'm wrong, that's when a lot of the writers, the next week, that's when a lot of the writers meet to plan the next season.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that could delay the fall lineup.
Especially for the fall.
Yeah, because the other night I was watching the Good Doctor season finale, and usually in the season finale, they say the Good Doctor returns this fall. They said the Good Doctor returns next season. So if you're thinking right now, okay, this isn't going to really do anything for the moment,
You might be wrong.
you might be wrong. Like if they don't negotiate, if they don't come up, Justin, again, tell me if I'm right or wrong. If they don't come with an agreement by the end of the month, this could affect the fall lineup.
Yep.
Like shows premieres might get pushed back.
Yep.
Shows could get canceled too.
Shows can get canceled. Projects can enter production without a finished script, which, yikes.
That's never good. Just saying.
Nope.
I'm just looking at the shows that were affected, and what's the result.
Everybody was screaming about Abbott Elementary. I do not watch that show, but everyone was like, "What's going to happen to these two main characters?" And now, like, okay, we're satisfied, but there's a writer's strike. We want to see more.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this might be a good question for Justin. But Justin, how big of an effect are we talking about here, as far as like movies, television shows? How big? Assuming they can't get a contract negotiation in the next 2 to 3 weeks, let's just say, right? How big could this go? And what could happen moving forward down the line, like past this, assuming they can't reach a contract negotiation?
So all writers' rooms are shut down right now. Writers are not allowed to work on any projects. Any projects currently in production do not have a writer on site, which sometimes they are needed. Writer directors who are working for studios, they can't write. James Gunn, even though he is the head of DC Studios, and thank God he did turn in his first draft already for Superman Legacy, he can't write anymore for Superman Legacy until this strike is over.
Let's hope he doesn't lose any
project
creative stuff
that is not yet in production is in a holding pattern.
Okay.
And if you still need to keep the lights on with everything else, with all the overhead running the business, and you're well Now, this coming year, Hollywood probably has their projects all lined up and don't really need any rewrites or anything like that. Hopefully, but eventually that well will run dry, and they will have to make some hard decisions. Now, as I stated earlier, the 2007-2008 writer's strike lasted 100 days. A lot of projects were affected by that writer's strike, and they actually do blame the writer's strike for the quality of that. Some of those films including Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah. Come on, Justin. You feel the same way about that too.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, they're going into these projects with no real plan because no writers could really work on them. And they ended up becoming these rush jobs.
Because, like, just get something out, something that's going to make money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this could be potentially detrimental to Hollywood in a way it's kind of seen during the pandemic. Maybe not to that extent, because, movie theaters are still going to be running and they'll have a sort of backlot of films, and, there might be some shifting in release schedules with not as many movies are entering productions. Eventually they're going to have to have less movies open up in the weekend, so there's going to be less competition overall, and then more of the money to go around. That's the only positive I can see about the industry side of things.